What is happening, my beautiful people? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to take a little trip to South Carolina as part of my 20 states before the year ends journey. Now, I know it's not going to be realistic for me to visit 20 states before 2020 ends because of the virus and stuff, but I wanted to take a quick trip to visit and catch up with two of my really good friends since I've been here. So if you're ready, let's get going. Follow us on our Twitter handle at globe_engage to get previews and sneak peeks into our upcoming videos. So I decided to go to Lake City because I wanted to catch up with an old friend and also to do a photo shoot of her for her birthday. And if you know me so well, you know that I love my road trips. Now there are three things that I like whenever I'm going on a road trip: snacks, water, and very good music. And again, if you know me, you know that music gets me hyped and keeps me going. I left Richmond at about 3 p.m. Now, even though the weather was really bad, I still decided to go because this was a trip that I had planned a long time, and it's also an opportunity for me to see somewhere new that I've never been. The drive from Richmond to Lake City was interesting because there was a lot of rain, but with me jamming to good music in my car and just chilling, it was totally worth it. Nothing was going to stop me from going to see my friend, but most importantly, visiting a small community that she has always talked about. The drive from Richmond to Lake City lasted for about 5.5 hours, even though there was no traffic. But I also occasionally had to make pit stops in order to get gas, to get a refill for my snacks and water. Of course, if you are driving long distances, it's always important to stop, rest, and then continue. I always say that never drive when you are tired. So my first pit stop happened after 2 hours of driving, and so I decided to stop to get gas. I didn't even know that I had not filled up the tank until I was on the way. But yes, I was able to get gas. I got a few snacks and I was on my way headed to Lake City. What is happening, my beautiful people? Welcome back. So we finally made it after probably 7 hours of driving in crazy weather to get to Lake City. And my friend is showing me around the city a bit, but I'm here to show you why this place is called Lake City. When I arrived into Lake City, I was surprised how small the town actually is. As of 2018, the town had a population of 6,557 people. So that tells you relatively how small that is compared to other big cities and towns within the United States. Lake City is part of Florence County, South Carolina, and is known for its rich history, diversity, and culture, and has enjoyed continuous development and progress in recent years. The kind of welcome and hospitality that Lake City offers is also rarely experienced elsewhere, or at least places that I've been so far in the United States. One of the places that I got to visit was the Veterans Memorial Park in Florence. Now, even though Florence is a few minutes drive from Lake City, this is significant because this park pays homage to all the veterans who fought in the various wars across the world. The first thing you see when you enter the park is a 3-columned obelisk featuring bronze bordered eagle apexed by a prominent Florence-based sculptor, Alex Palkovich. The 6 faces of the obelisk are dedicated to the 6 branches of the United States military. It was actually a really cool park to visit, especially being there for the first time. So I also paid my homage and my respect to all of the soldiers who lost their lives or fought in the wars I also got to visit the Ronald E. McNair Life History Center, and even though the center had closed by the time we got there, I was still able to get some videos and just experience the place. It greets you with McNair's statue behind the space shuttle with this amazing fountain. The moving tribute of Dr. Ronald McNair, the Lake City born astronaut who perished in the Challenger space shuttle explosion in 1986, is currently being developed into a space and science technology center dedicated to helping students learn math and science. How cool is that? And when you visit there, you see a statue of him behind the Challenger space shuttle, in which unfortunately he perished. But definitely this man is a part of history makers and have set a standard and a marker for young people to also look up to forge their lives around.
So this is my homie. Are you guys ready? Let's go.
The town derives its name from this really nice lake where people go to fish, feed the ducks, and also just hang out on the park, do photo shoots and things like that, which I felt was really cool because I always wondered why Lake City and not any other name. So it was interesting to find out that that was the reason, or that is where the name of the town was derived from. If you've never been to Lake City before, one thing that's going to draw your attention as soon as you get into the town, or even when you are miles away from the town, is a 110-foot tall cross erected in the center of the town. Now this cross was erected by a group called At the Foot of the Cross. The arms of the cross are 64 feet wide and it weighs more than 100,000 pounds. The cross can also be seen from about 2 miles away in each direction. The group that mounted the cross wanted the cross to capture the attention of people so that people can have a greater understanding of the Christian faith. It is an amazing piece of edifice. So if you find yourself visiting Lake City or driving through Lake City, do take a picture and share it with your friends and families. But yes, this huge cross just looks amazing. Despite all of the things that I've talked about, it is worth mentioning that Lake City's heritage is that it is one of the successful agricultural markets. At the turn of the 20th century, the town led the state of South Carolina in strawberry production and developed one of South Carolina's busiest tobacco markets. In the 1930s, Lake City held the record for the largest bean market in the world and today houses a community museum in the historic market building, which is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Now this bean market was where farmers would usually come in to market their bean products, but today the building has been converted into a civic center where people come in to rent the place to have events such as weddings, parties and other occasions.